So you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida, here in Northeast, the gateway of Florida, and you're not really even sure where you want to live. I mean, Jacksonville is one of the largest cities, at least by land mass, physical size, in the United States, and it is composed of 7 counties, so it can get really confusing. But centrally in Jacksonville, the city is located in Duval County, and one of the second most popular counties, definitely after Duval, would be St. Johns County for many reasons. And so today we're going to explore, discuss what the difference is between Duval County and St. Johns County, also clear up the confusion of St. Johns County being also part of St. Augustine City. So just to clear up exactly where those lines are, give you a little clarification and figure out what's right for you and your family. So sit back, embrace yourself, and get ready because we're about to get into it right now. All right, so welcome to my computer, and this is very handy. I'm directly in the MLS because this gives me the ability to really show you those lines of the counties. So comparing Duval to St. Johns County is going to be a lot easier using this map. So really quick, Jacksonville here is in the northeast section of Florida. That's why they call it the gateway to Florida. And really quick, I'm going to go ahead and put these overlays of the counties so that we can get clarification right away on exactly where the lines are. So as you can see here, you have Jacksonville, Duval County, which encompasses most of Jacksonville, the downtown city area, and then you have the suburbs. And as I mentioned earlier, Jacksonville is considered all 7 counties, which include Nassau, Baker, Clay, St. Johns, Putnam, and Flagler. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what makes Jacksonville so big. And all those counties are definitely very unique in their own culture, personality, geographics, whatnot. So today we're going to focus on Duval versus St. Johns County. And as you can see right off the bat, this is Duval and this is St. Johns County. Relatively similar in size, but one of the big things you'll have to know right off the bat, that Duval County's population, give or take, is about 1 million residents. Now, in comparison, St. Johns County, certainly almost as big as Duval physically, has only 300,000 residents and growing rather quickly. Definitely Jacksonville, Duval County is definitely more established, a very historical place, and St. Johns County, certain regions are newer, except to make it even more confusing, the oldest city in the country known as St. Augustine, which is part of St. Johns County. So this is where it gets really confusing because a lot of the popular areas and reasons why people pick to live in the suburb of Jacksonville, such as St. Johns County, are the schools. Now, what gets confusing is that St. Johns County, not all is good. Not all the public schools are rated the top in the state. In all of St. Johns County, the best schools are really more so in the northwest section, the northeast section of St. Johns County. And those sections are not necessarily part of the city of St. Augustine. So it really does add to confusion. On top of that, you have the municipality of St. Johns County called St. John's, which even makes it more confusing. As you can see here on the map, on the northwest section, you have the municipality of St. John's in St. Johns County. So it gets really confusing. And then here in the northeast section of St. Johns County, you have Ponte Vedra Beach, and then you have the well-known community of Nocatee. Nocatee is not its own city yet, but it does have its own zip code, but it is referred to as Ponte Vedra, not to be confused with Ponte Vedra Beach. So Really quick, again, Duval County, closer, including most of Jacksonville and the downtown area, much larger population. St. Johns County, with the exception of St. Augustine, is definitely a little bit newer with developments. And so with that being said, one of the big things I always have to let people know right off the bat, as of right now, and I think it may change down the road because of the massive growth in St. Johns County, is that your property taxes in Duval County, if you're going to own a home in Duval County, do know that your property taxes are going to be a little bit higher than living in St. Johns County. But again, with the massive growth with St. Johns County, infrastructure needing to be expanded, schools need to be expanded, our property taxes have been climbing up. But as for now, and making this video in 2024, your property taxes are certainly going to be a little bit higher in Duval County. Now, stats that we did some research on, going to keep it very general. Don't quote me on it. But basically, we're seeing that the median household income in St. Johns County is around just under $100,000 as of making this video. And the median income in Jacksonville per household is more around just under $60,000. So you have a big difference in household income, medium incomes in these two counties, a large difference. The other thing you're going to notice right off the bat is that the median house in Jacksonville, price-wise, is going to be around $350,000 in comparison to St. Johns County, which is going to be more like $500,000. Now, I really want to make this video more about Duval County, North St. Johns, and South St. Johns County, because again, North St. Johns County has got a lot of differences than Southern St. Johns County, because St. Johns County's southern section from St. Augustine, the city lines of St. Augustine south, is definitely a lot different than the St. Johns County here in the northwest, northeast section. And I'll get into that a little bit more. But St. Augustine, the city itself, being a major historical, one of the oldest cities in the country, being such a historical city, is one of also the major tourist attractions here in Florida. So that's certainly going to change the dynamics of North St. Johns County and South St. Johns County, because these north sections such as Ponte Vedra Beach, St. John's in St. Johns County in the northwest section here, Fruit Cove, you're going to find that that is not such a large tourist destination at all. It's more of a family atmosphere. So why don't we just get into it and talk about the neighborhoods? All right, so let's talk neighborhoods. So St. Johns County is very well known for master plan communities. Some of them even advertise it as resort style living. And basically, these master plan communities are comprised of a major developer and a builder or two or multiple builders, and everything is pre-planned with an infrastructure of neighborhoods within one master plan community, surrounded by commercial or commercial within the community, and of course all the amenities and everything that you would need so you would never leave. Some of the time, like I live in Nocatee, one of the most popular master plan communities in St. Johns County, in the country actually, and some people call it a bubble because sometimes you find yourself never leaving. So kind of an all-inclusive living, but that comes with a price. You do have a CDD fee and you have an HOA fee. And so a lot of the master plan communities that are well known in St. Johns County, again, are located more in the northern regions. You've probably heard of them before if you've been watching my videos. I have videos almost in every major master plan community. Of course, I live in Nocatee, as I said, over here near Ponte Vedra Beach. In Ponte Vedra is Nocatee, a master plan community, has 10,000 homes at the moment. They're going to go up to 11,000. And Nocatee, very well known for a master plan community that has close proximity to the beach, has an amazing golf cart road system. So a lot of these master plan communities have golf cart road systems, if you will, and Nocatee is very well known for a comprehensive golf cart road system where you can find yourself even driving your golf cart to the grocery store, to the doctor's office or whatnot. Everything is within the community. So other master plan communities very well known in St. Johns County is, of course, Rivertown, which is on the St. Johns River area. Again, as I said in previous videos, if you watch my overview of St. Johns County part 1 and 2, my map overview, the further west you go, the little more country it feels, the more east you go, coastal beach, the more beachy it feels. So you've got Rivertown out here, which is actually considered St. John's, the city of St. John's, not St. Augustine. And then right next to it down the road in 210, you have the other master plan community that is established called Shearwater. And again, that is considered St. Augustine. And then if you continue further east, you're going to run into Silverleaf, which is very much considered St. Augustine, St. Johns County, and then continue over to Beacon Lake, again, which is considered St. Augustine city limits. And then right across the street, you have Beach Walk, and Beach Walk is considered the city limits of St. John's. So very confusing, but they are all in St. Johns County. And then, of course, Nocatee is in Ponte Vedra city limits, and that is also St. Johns County. So that is the master plan living. There are some non-HOA master plan communities in St. Johns County. Again, that would be more in the St. Augustine regions. If you want no CDD, but an HOA community, you could be looking in the World Golf Village area of St. Johns County in St. Augustine. If you want non-HOA communities, of course, you can be closer to the St. Augustine city lines, which is very touristy, or you can be in the northwest section up here in Fruit Cove, or a beautiful little municipality known as Switzerland over here by the St. Johns River. These little areas before you get into Rivertown, those are all considered non-HOA, non-CDD communities. Of course, right in the central part of St. John's, you'll notice there is Julington Creek, which is a very established older CDD community. And then if you further east towards Nocatee, you're definitely going to run into the Durban area, another CDD community. So again, if you get to Ponte Vedra Beach, you're going to have more of a HOA golf community style living over there. So again, these regions of St. John's, very HOA heavy, very CDD heavy. So if you want a non-HOA, non-CDD, Duval is definitely going to have more options, including a lot more variety, because these CDD communities, these master plan communities, again, depending on how many builders there are, you're not going to get as much variety of homes. You always hear people complaining that all the homes look alike, or they're very boxy looking and they're all very close to each other. And you will find that in a lot of CDD and HOA master plan communities. Not so much in Duval, although Duval does have some master plan communities. Part of Nocatee, if you will, the master plan community is in Duval County. Then you have E-Town, which is also the same developer as Nocatee, the park group, which is also in Duval County, close to the St. John's Town Center region. And then you have Seven Pines, which is off J.T. Butler. And that's kind of the area that for all the folks that are finding employment at one of the major hospitals known as Mayo Clinic. But if you're looking for variety and you don't want HOA, you don't want a master plan community, you do have a lot of options in Duval County, a lot of variety, and a lot of variety meaning such variety such as beach style living, which is Jacksonville Beach over here by the beach. Neptune Beach is very eclectic, got a lot of cool variety. Atlantic Beach got a very bohemian feel. They have Duval also has their golf country club. So Atlantic Beach has their, also near the beach, very unique living. They have the Atlantic Beach Country Club, which is near the beach. It's also got its own country club membership, golf membership, if you will. And then also there are many golf club, country clubs for JT Butler near Mayo Clinic as well. If you want to go here closer to near downtown, such as San Marco or across the river to Riverside, again, a lot older homes there, more history, more architecture, more variety. And then, of course, everything in Jacksonville is very spread out. So specifically in St. Johns County, you're not going to see a lot of opportunities for great walkability factors. If you're looking for more of that urban style living, if that's your jam, you're probably going to find more of that in the Jacks Beach area. You're going to find that in the Neptune Beach area, in the Atlantic Beach area. Closer to the beach, you're definitely going to have a higher walkability score in those areas. And then you're also going to find that in San Marco area right here. And then also across from San Marco on the river in the Riverside areas as well. One of my favorites is Avondale. There is a higher walkability score if that's what you're looking for. Now, obviously, it's just natural to think if Duval County has a higher population of 1 million compared to 300,000 in St. Johns County. As you can see, St. Johns County is a little more spread out in population. Duval is more high dense in population in that city with the higher population. So because of that, you're going to find yourself with way more conveniences in commercial. And what I mean by commercial, just to give you an example, Duval County, quick fact, has 8 Targets, right, in Jacksonville. St. Johns County has 2 Targets. We finally got a Costco, but, for convenience factor, you're going to find way more commercial in Duval County. It's definitely more established. We have 2 Trader Joe's in Duval County. We have that many in St. Johns County. I can't wait to have a Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. So, hey, Trader Joe's, come to St. Johns County. We're waiting for you. Maybe in the Durbin shopping area development, we'll see Trader Joe's eventually. I don't know. But just to give you an idea, it's probably a lot quicker to get to a grocery store. Although we do have a lot of Publixes. Publixes are all over Florida in St. Johns County, but in Duval, you have more variety for sure. With that being said, if you're looking to rent, you're going to find a lot more rental opportunities. Well, it's starting to grow in St. Johns County as well, but you're definitely going to find that the rentals are a little more expensive in St. Johns County than in Duval County. I always recommend to folks, if you want that urban style living, you're looking for a rental, check out the Bay Meadows area near the St. Johns Town Center. But the difference in price, just to make it really general, these are very broad because there's so many different options in rentals for sure in Jacksonville, in Duval County, and St. Johns County. But just to give you an idea, you're going to see apartment rentals, for instance. You can find, in comparison, a 3-bedroom in Jacksonville, Duval, for roughly around $2,000, and that same apartment or whatnot will be closer to more to like $3,000 in St. Johns County. Now, of course, there's a lot of variables there. Does it have access to a garage? Does it not? The amenities or all that. But more or less, you're looking at about $1,000 difference probably if you were to rent something in Duval County than the similar product in St. Johns County. And again, North St. Johns County, if you're renting a house, it's definitely going to be a little pricier than, say, South St. Johns County. So again, like I said in this video, I'd love to divide it into St. Duval County, St. Johns County North, St. Johns County South. But definitely, depending on school districts and all that, that's going to affect your rent costs as well. Let's talk about healthcare, right? Jacksonville, one of the big reasons why people move here is for job transfers. We have a huge medical community. So you have Mayo Clinic, which is very internationally well renowned. We have Baptist Health. We have UF, we have Wolfson's Children's Hospital. So we have a massive presence of hospitals in Duval County. Right now in St. Johns County, we have Flagler and St. Vincent's hospitals. So a lot of people move to this region because we have a lot of access to good medical care in comparisons to other parts of Florida. I've heard nightmares in South Florida where people are like, hey, I moved down there and it's like a year to get a good primary doctor or a specialist. Here in our regions, we have a lot more opportunities, but Duval definitely has a lot more hospitals in St. Johns County, but we do have a ton of urgent cares left and right popping up in St. Johns County as well, because we have such a big family population because of those schools. We have a lot of urgent cares. And so definitely no shortage for medical care at all. Okay, so I didn't want to forget anything. And the most important thing you must know about Jacksonville is that Jacksonville is very heavily influenced by military because we do have our naval base here, our Naval Air Force base as well. We have about 90,000 employees of the military here in the Jacksonville area. Again, those bases are in the Duval section near the downtown Jacksonville on the coast. And so first and foremost, I want to pay my respect to all that served in the military. I'm truly grateful and have an utmost respect for you in the military. And I would say I also want to thank you for your influence, as I do believe it affects the culture here in Jacksonville as well. And I value that. So I don't know if it's the discipline, the foundational training, that whatever it takes to become military, I have an utmost respect for that. So thank you, and thank you for your influence in Jacksonville and the surrounding areas. With that being said, Duval certainly has a higher concentration of military. Some military families may be moving back to the area or moving a little further south to St. Johns County if they're having family and they have children and they want to take advantage of the public schools in St. Johns County. But again, we do have a big military presence, so thank you. And again, of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a ton of information. I appreciate you hanging out. I will say that Jacksonville is such a large city. It is definitely in the surrounding suburbs, so it's definitely the place that you want to have a real estate professional. It can be absolutely overwhelming. There are so many different options here. That's what makes it such a great place, depending on your situation. And a good real estate professional like myself will ask you the right questions and help you hone in on those areas that's going to fit your criteria. So my name is Greg. I'd love to be a resource of choice. If you're moving to the area, you can call me, text me, or email me. Of course, if you're thinking about moving, upsizing or downsizing and selling, also please give me a call. Information will be also pinned in the comments section as well as the description. It is never too early to reach out. And again, I really think that if you haven't already, you may want to subscribe. We put out 2 videos every week. We're putting in a lot of value information in those videos. And also check out my next videos, the St. Johns County map overview part 1 and 2. That will be on the next screen. Just click on that. Or if you want to learn about the best neighborhoods to live in Jacksonville, picked by the residents here in Jacksonville and surrounding areas, done by niche.com. Check out that video. Also will be on the end cap, and I will see you on that next video.